welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is a brow tutorial. I'm going to show you how to do these crispy brows. This one is a more hair-like strokes at the beginning, and this one is more of a faded, tapered brow, like the Instagram brows, the Insta glam brows, as they call it. Isn't for everyone, so please don't come at me talking about, oh, it's so unnatural, why does it look like that? Bro, I wear these brows every day, so it is natural to me. Do whatever brow you do, I will do me. And this is how I do my brows. Thanks for checking out my video, and I hope you guys enjoy the tutorial. We're gonna go and take these brows off. Okay guys, here's my brows, ready for the big reveal. Ooh, I look so weird. It's so weird. Like I don't look like myself at all. I have hair, obviously. So like if you wiped off my brows, I still have hair, but I wouldn't have the shape that I normally have. So we're gonna go right into getting them brows on fleek. What you wanna do first is brush out your brows. I use a spoolie, or I just use a duo-ended brush. So on one side is an angled brush and the other side is a spoolie. It looks like this. Like one side is a spoolie and the other side is a angled brush. But this one is a little bit more thicker. I grabbed this one, but I also grabbed something that'll have a more like sharp like edge to it. Not like a knife on my brows, but like this angled brush from Salon Perfect. Whenever I use it and I go like this, it just makes it really sharp and makes a straight line. This one is from E.L.F. and then I can't really do the same thing with that, and it just like makes like an ugly line. And honestly, it depends what you want to get, and you don't always have to have two different angled brushes. This is what I just prefer. Go ahead and grab your brow gel. So this is my holy grail Anastasia Beverly Hills dip pomade in dark brown. It looks like this. I don't know if you guys can see it. Like I can't even see myself, so I don't know. Anyway, so what you're gonna do is I'm just gonna pull my hair back. A little makeup in my hair, but what you're gonna do is line your brows. Oh, you gotta brush your brows first. So if you have crazy hairs, just brush them in place, get them in formation. And then what you wanna do is line the bottom parts of your brows. So just follow your natural brow. I have to make my brow a little bit bigger because like I have little lines as brows. So we're just gonna line up the bottom of the brow. So I just create a whole new brow for myself. So something kind of like that. You want to have like a good arch that matches your face shape. So since my brows are kind of short, you're actually supposed to start right here, and then your angle is where your arch is, and then this part in the direction of your lower lash line is where you're supposed to stop. But honestly, I don't really listen to that. It's honestly up to you, whatever you think is good for yourself. So what I do is I just drag it up a little bit past that, and then I just make sure all of the line is connected, and I also make sure that it's the same on the other side. They have that saying, brows are supposed to be sisters, not twins, but I try to make them like twins as possible. But if not, like it's fine. Just make sure they're not like distant cousins or like 10th cousins or anything. Like you gotta make sure they're closely related. And so the other one you have to make sure matches up with the arch, matches up leveled. To follow it and make sure they're level like this way, and you'll see the difference a brow can make. So I messed up, but I'm not gonna go ahead and like fix it right now. I'm just gonna keep going. This is a great learning opportunity to show you how I do my brows if I do mess up. So what you want to do is make sure that like if you mess up, don't worry about it, because you're going to go right back to it when you do your concealer to clean up your brows. So what I do is I go in 1/3 of the way in and I start drawing my brow. I leave that front part open. And then I am using this thinner brush by Salon Perfect because I want to create that brow shape for myself. I'm to create a whole new brow. If you already have hair and you're just trying to fix it up, you don't even have to do all this extraness that I'm doing. And then you want to make sure that it follows the bottom line. If you want to have a little arch like that, go ahead. Like, make sure it all flows together. And then have both of the lines connect at the very end to make one line like that. Perfect. Also want to make sure that there's no like sparse areas left over. So if it is kind of like sparse, then you don't have to go back to it really, but just make sure the parts that you know that you can't get with brow powder, you use the pomade, because the pomade is like the bomb.com. I'm so lame. I need to go back to my space. I have more hair on one side than I do the other, so I don't have to put so much effort into it, but I love a bold brow, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. So my eyebrows are looking like distant cousins right now, but we're gonna go ahead and fix that in a little bit. Make sure they're looking fleeky. You like stopped like a little bit in, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna make sure that everything is flowing together. You start down here, you quickly swipe up, avoiding that like top like little section right here, and you just make sure it all flows together. You don't want to have any harsh lines except for the actual brow itself. And then I'm going to show you 2 ways how to do the front part of your brow. So the first brow is like a natural like hair-like strokes. I don't know, but I do this all the time and I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So I'm going to do it with this brow. So this one I just draw vertical lines. So that empty spot that I did, draw vertical lines. If it's harsh like that, what you want to do is just like angle it out a little bit and make sure it's not as harsh. And then I'm going to make it a little bit longer. Oh, I'm going to have like a unibrow right now. Okay, anyway, make sure, see, I have old pomade, just like a little dry, so it's not picking up as much product as I want, but I'm going to try and make it more prominent, because you're basically making it like a block brow if you just like put that and then it like just fades like that. Like, no. You have to see the lines if you want a hair like brush strokes in the front. So I'm going to dip back in there and try it again. And that's better. You can see that line. And then you just want to keep brushing it up, not adding any more product, and you want to have it flow in with the rest of your brow. So it looks like that. Okay. There you go. The next one, you want to just brush it up, avoiding like adding so much harshness at the edge of it, and you just keep bringing it up. You see how that is, and then you just don't touch it. Like, it's not done yet, but don't touch it. So anyway, I'm looking like a mess. A mess, not a snack, a mess. Okay, so I use this, my E.L.F. duo ended brush with this one. And then I also use my Salon Perfect brow powder. It looks like that. And then you open it up and it has these 4 shades. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna fill in the brow. With this one, you're gonna make sure you don't like bring it all the way out and mess up those brush strokes. So this main purpose is to just like set your pomade. But honestly, I use it to darken it a little bit. That's why I'm using such dark colors. I'm using those 2 colors obviously because I hit pan. But I'm making sure that like everything just looks good, like there's no empty spots. And then the same thing on the other side. What you want to do is just like take off the excess product that's on your brush. Do is just like do the same thing, but since it's a bigger brush, it like kind of shears it out a little bit for you. And you can already see it's like starting to fade. You want to grab the other side of your brush or as a regular spoolie, and you just want to brush it out, like just brush it. And then you can either brush it like this, you can brush it like that, and then you can kind of see it fade already. But if you see that it's like coming off, just like go back in with it and then try to do the same thing where you're going up have it fade, so it looks pretty good. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna conceal my brows now. So what I do is I usually use a lighter shade on the bottom and my foundation shade on top. I just conceal my brows, so I just like fix whatever mistake I made, obviously right here. Just go ahead and make my brows look crispy, so you know. This is my Real Techniques concealing brush. It's really small. Go ahead and do that. You want to use a lighter shade because it's like highlighting. So like highlighting your brow bone and like really making your eyebrows pop. Make sure you have blend everything out. And then what I do is I just blend it down. Usually I don't do my eyeliner and all that stuff. I'll do my brows before I do my face makeup. But when I do that, I just bring the concealer down onto my lid as like a primer for my eye look that I'm doing that day. I'm gonna grab a concealer that matches my foundation. So you just wanna conceal the top part if you mess up. If you didn't even mess up and your eyebrows are looking good, you don't even have to do all those extra steps. But I like mine looking good. So you just want to clean that up, make it all even. My brows are looking like sisters. My goal was twins, but they're sisters. Actually, they're probably like fraternal twins because one of them has a different beginning than the other. So these are the final looks. 2 different brows, 2 different brow beginnings. But whatever works for you, I think that this one is better for myself actually, because like I like having that natural front even though it's not even natural. But this one, I feel like if I don't do it right, it'll turn into a block brow, and I don't want block brows. I used to have that in high school and I don't want to go back to that stage again. So, and that glow, look at this glow. Thank you for watching my video. This is the brow tutorial, the final look for both of them. So please subscribe, comment, like, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in a later video. Bye!